22 years.
Yeah.
I've lived in Rochester for 22 years. I've lived in Western New York for, same amount of time, obviously. I've been in school in northern Vermont. I've seen storms in coastal New England where I grew up. I have never seen anything just like this. I've never actually gone outside and experienced conditions where I really thought that my life was in danger. And so I just, want to just kind of put that into perspective, because this truly has been a remarkable storm, to say the least. So I want to take you first to your hour-by-hour forecast to show you what's going to be happening here for the day today. And we are not out of the wintry woods just yet. We're almost there, but we're not out of it just yet. So we have to be patient, and we have to exercise that quality as we deal with more areas of lake snow through the day today. The band that is off to the south right now, drifting northward. So if it's snowing where you live right now in places like Hamburg, Orchard Park, Blaisdell, you will start to see that snow lightening up just a little bit. But here in Buffalo, we are going to find that snow developing here by morning. Well, it is morning, but by 7 a.m., temperatures into the upper teens and dealing with that snow. Then a little bit of a break, and then the band is going to come back into the afternoon, and we'll see temperatures into the low 20s. So again, still dealing with waves of snow as we go through this Monday. The National Weather Service in Buffalo measuring 43 inches of snow for this storm so far, and like I said, we're not out of the wintry woods just yet. Still talking about another 1 to 4 inches of snow. Buffalo, Kenmore, Amherst, into Pendleton as well, Orchard Park as well. And again, talking about maybe more where we see the lake snow persisting. Wind gusts are not an issue right now. That's good news. Like I said, the ferocity and the tenacity of the wind, really remarkable with this setup. It is going to be a much better day today with regards to wind, only dealing with gusts on the order of 20-25 miles per hour in speed. As far as wind chills are concerned, they were double-digit sub-zero. Now we're talking about wind chills here throughout the day today that are just above zero. Still cold, but not as bad, not as harsh. So lake snow continues, another 2 to 6 inches in the most persistent bands. It's blustery and cold with more blowing and drifting, though. So keep that in mind, especially in the open countryside. And then the lake effect finally is altogether done, I think, by the time we get into Tuesday, and that's why the winter weather advisories expire by 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. Right now, some misty light snow. Buffalo, 15 degrees, the wind out of the south at 14 miles an hour, the visibility at 1, feels like 1, feels like 4 in Niagara Falls. Low pressure to our north. We've got that southwesterly wind still driving that lake effect snow band, just about entering Buffalo as we speak. Orchard Park dealing with some moderate snow. Blaisdell, Hamburg as well. Loxley Park also dealing with that moderate snow. Don't want to forget about you here into Wyoming and Genesee counties, where we are dealing with moderate snow there too. There is the band again drifting off to the north and starting to fade a little bit this afternoon, but then watch what happens. It drifts back to the south just after dinner time and just kind of resides here over South Buffalo and the south towns. Continues to drift off to the south into southern Erie County as we head into the day tomorrow, but then again drifts back to the north, and then finally when it drifts back to the north tomorrow afternoon, it's done. We're done, and that's good. And we can finally start to talk about better weather as we go in through the rest of the week. A little breezy, but milder to say the least, so that's good news. So lake snow, blowing snow throughout the day today. Southwesterly winds, your top temp at 22. There is that super 7-day forecast. Reason to be optimistic, that is for sure, as we deal with, even though as we deal with the lake snow for today and tomorrow, finally by Wednesday it is all gone. We'll see some sun, highs into the 30s, back into the mid-40s by Thursday. And we could actually be flirting with 50, Ed, as we head into the New Year's weekend. And we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Alice Yu needed to return a pair of leggings.
Well, I went into the store, I was doing my returns.
But couldn't believe what the cashier wanted.
I had to provide my name, address, and phone number and all of the personal information just to, get my money back.
For years, many stores have asked to see your driver's license when you make a return in an attempt to cut down on fraud. But now some retailers are tightening their policies even further. because of the rise in online shopping.
On top of monitoring returns, smart shopping expert Trey Bodge says fewer stores are offering free returns and more are charging shipping or restocking fees.
Retailers are really trying to figure out how they can allow consumers to return, but also not have to shoulder all the expense.
A recent survey by the company Happy Returns found consumers actually prefer in-person, box-free returns, according to co-founder David Sobey.
No one wants to have to print a label and find a box. And most importantly, shoppers don't want to have to wait checking their credit card statement for 2 to 3 weeks to make sure that a refund has actually happened.
To make sure returns are stress-free, David says check a company's return deadline. Look up what information you'll have to provide before checkout. And buy from retailers that let you return in person or through a third-party service like Happy Returns. David says more and more shoppers are considering return policies before they buy.
They're looking at that return policy and thinking, how much of a hassle is this going to be if the item doesn't work out?
Alice still isn't happy sharing so much info.
You don't know where that information goes.
She suggests you check return policies before you buy so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
John, thank you. Coming up here on Good Morning Buffalo, we're showing you how essential workers in the city of Good Neighbors help those in need during this major snowstorm. And there's a lot of damage to clean up as we come out on the other end of this. It's 5:26 and the start of your Monday morning. We're going to make sure that we're all together in this and keep you in the know right after this. Bottom of the hour on the start of your Monday morning, we are taking you live to Buffalo's Elmwood Village, Allentown neighborhood. This is Delaware, right near Hodge. There are many cars on the side of the street. There are many buried under feet of snow. And you can see at least one lane of traffic has been reopened on Delaware Avenue. This for emergency crews, because that driving ban is still in effect in all of Erie County until at least 7 a.m. We'll say good morning to you from the Weather Center. Thanks so much for watching on a Monday. I'm Ed Dranch. Katie is off, so is Aaron Minkowski. Josh Nichols in this morning. And Josh, we saw that fine snow falling in Buffalo's Allentown neighborhood. Yeah. Walk us through what we can expect to see throughout the day today.
More snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not going to be,
blowing like
huge.
It was.
It's still going to be blowing a little bit, but not to the extent that it was.
Sure.
So that is good news. This after 43 inches of snow for the storm total officially in Buffalo. And some other reports, Elma had 20 inches. Hamburg, you've had 14.4 inches. Tonawanda, 10 inches. So again, amounts vary dramatically, but really it doesn't matter given all the wind that we had. There's so much blowing and drifting. I just want to remind everyone that if you are doing some shoveling and some snow blowing, please, please, please make sure that you dig out those fire hydrants. Very, very important, so that emergency crews can respond if, God forbid, there is a fire, they can access those fire hydrants. So give them a little bit of courtesy in that regard if possible. So 43 inches, that is the storm total. And yes, we are not out of the wintry woods just yet. We're still tracking this lake effect snow band that promises to bring a little bit more snow to Buffalo today, maybe on the order of 2 to 6 inches in the most persistent snows. The band lifts off to the north into Niagara County and then drifts back to the south tonight. So it makes another pass at Buffalo. So we will find some more snow developing. And then we have the south towns in it through Tuesday morning and through most of Tuesday afternoon. Then it comes back through Buffalo tomorrow afternoon, and then it's gone. So that's some good news there. And then the breezes shift into the south and southwest, and we're looking at what should be much milder weather as we work our way into the end of the week. But as far as snowfall is concerned, as far as additional snow, again, we've already had 43 inches in Buffalo, and we're going to add to that tally, especially as we head through, say later this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow, maybe another 2 to 6 inches in the most persistent snows. We'll talk more about what lies ahead, look ahead to maybe some milder weather for New Year's in the Super 7-day forecast in just a bit.